Welcome back to another draft league. Well, draft really. It's not so much the draft. This is the week 2. There we go. I'm off the cuff again, but this is week 2 of the Clan Wars VGC Series 8 draft league. We already went through the team. We've already had week 1. So we're on to week 2. This week we were up against the Prancing Ponytas, which is a joint team, so there was a few coaches, so we went up against Paul Arthur in this one. They were running a Kyogre team. Give me 2 seconds, I'll just bring up the team and I'll list off what they had. Dun, 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 dun. There we go, there's Ponytas. So they had Kyogre as their restricted, G-Max Alchemy, Dragapult, tornadus-I, Kyogre, Escavalier, Togedemaru even, Tangler, Mamoswine, Lopunny, Charizard, and Buzzwole. So overall a pretty scary team with Tornadus and Kyogre together getting those massive water spouts and Tailwind off. I genuinely wanted to bring Trick Room to this, so that's the kind of idea I went with. But that Escavalier and Mamoswine's Ice Shards could have been problematic, but anyway, that was their team. We'll get on to my team, and I wanted to ask the question, seeing as it seems to be something that people do for engagement: if you could buff one of the restricted Pokemon, which one would you buff and how? If you're enjoying my content, please like, subscribe, comment with my question as I've just asked. That was a bit weird of me. I'm doing this off the cuff again if I come off strange. I don't like doing off the cuff. I've got to get used to it though. Anyway, I'm wobbling onto the team. So with Trick Room in mind, obviously having Incineroar for Fake Outs was fantastic, but the star of the show was going to be this Bronzor, which I went with Max HP, Max Special Defense, and Eviolite. With Trick Room, Light Screen, Reflect, and Gyro Ball. Gyro Ball going off the speed stat, it didn't really need to worry about it with giving off much damage output, plus he was mostly there for support. Incineroar, a standard set, used the Agua Berry because Poliwrath here has got a Citrus. Fake Out, Parting Shot, Flare Bits, Darkest Lariat, not too much of an issue, not too much. It's a standard set basically. Max Attack, Match HP, and 4 Speed. I don't really want the 4 Speed, but actually I did, just in case Trick Room didn't go off. I would be able to outspeed their Escavalier if they tried to go for the Trick Room mode, but generally speaking I think it would be more in my favour. And we had Life Orb, Dusknoir this time, with Max Attack, Max Special Defense. With Trick Room, just in case Bronzor couldn't get it up, Thunder Punch for the Kyogre, Ice Punch for the Dragapult, and Poltergeist. Gastrodon, just because they had Kyogre, this could save me, basically, because Thunder can't touch it, Scald can't touch it, Origin Pulse can't touch it, nothing he wants to go for can touch it. Just standard Recover, Yawn, Scald, Earth Power, Leftovers, Storm Drain. Then Poliwrath, just in case we couldn't get it off. We also had a fast mode for the rain matchup with Citrus Berry, Swift Swim, Protect, Belly Drum, Close Combat, Liquidation. I was a bit iffy. Maybe I was thinking Focus Sash just for the Belly Drum, but if I'm being one shot anyway, well, the Belly Drum doesn't work with that, ignore me. I was thinking maybe that's... Basically, I don't know what I'm talking about at this point, we've kind of established. And then a good strong Assault Vest, Eternatus. Now with this spread I did do a bit of calcing. Obviously I needed a fair bit of a special attack investment and speed, max speed, and then a fair bit of special defense, hitting 250, so with a multiplier that became... I can't do simple math, I've been up since 5 AM, but it became a lot. Anyway, I could live both the Kyogre's Water Spout, I think I could live 2, not even a roll at 2, I always live 2, and Earth Power coming off a +2 Coalossal as well. But that's the team. Also another cool thing for this was the Bronzor and Eternatus, which you'll see that's why it was running Sludge Wave. Anyway, into round 1. Music off, speed slow, and play. So in this one we lead off the Eternatus, and Bronzor. They lead off Tornadus and Lopunny. So right off the bat, I'm thinking I'm getting this Trick Room up and Taunt comes out, which I hadn't prepped for, which was a bit silly because I was always going to live any attacks even without the UVO light. So White Herb would have been a much better item here. But that was round one. Not too much of an issue though. So we flinch, can't get thingy up, then Helping Hand into Sludge Wave, doing a lot of damage, and Hurricane, doing a decent whack as well. Gyro Ball not really doing anything. Sending out the Kingdra into Tailwinds and another Sludge Wave, doing good damage to Kingdra, getting rid of the Tornadus. Out comes a Kyogre. That Hurricane, not doing much, but it's life up, which is great. Obviously I'm going to go down, but yeah, as you can see, I just about live. Get a light screen up just before, and Poliwrath comes in with Gastrodon. So I protect into the Hurricane and Max Lightning. Dynamax, and I believe Knuckle. I just about live that. Get my Citrus Berry off. Yep, into Knuckle into the Kyogre. At this point I realise as well that Kyogre is only going to be running these moves, and so I need to protect this I can't get my words out, Gastrodon. So back in he goes, just to let Bronzor get taken out, and Max Knuckle into the Lopunny. And that is now game. Although Poliwrath goes down, I know he can't touch me. He's only got water and electric moves. If he had Ice Beam, he might have been able to, but I'm going to pick up the KO in a few turns here. And that was game one. So after game one, I pretty much assumed they weren't going to bring a rain match up again because Gastrodon just hard walls it. There's not much else they can do. So with that in mind, I go into round two, which is Dragapult and Coal as expected, followed by my Eternatus and Dusknoir. Now here, I know fully well Eternatus is living, so I'm wondering, is he going to try and get rid of the Eternatus, or is he going to try and get rid of the Dusknoir? Now if he got rid of the Dusknoir, might have been a few problems coming up with the rest of the round, but luckily I see his Tree Scarf, so this Surf's always going off. Manages to get his Surf off, gets his Steam Engine, +2 from the weakness policy, and Max Quake into Eternatus. I know I live that, and because of that, Dusknoir manages to get his Trick Room up, which basically means I'm the fastest thing on this field now. A little bit of chip on this Kingdra. Nothing into Coalossal because of Max Guard. I Dynamax. Okay, Max Phantasm off into Kingdra. And Dynamax Cannon takes out the Coalossal. Oh, I'm ahead of myself. And so Kyogre comes out, followed by Dragapult, and knowing fully well I'm faster than both of these. Max Lightning from Thunder Punch. One shot. And Dynamax Cannon takes care of the Dragapult. So that is our first 4-0 of the season as well. There's been 4 in total, as I've been told, thanks to Chris Allen, who's keeping an eye on things, along with Vincent from week 1. And generally speaking, we're doing pretty damn well in this draft. I appreciate you being here. It's only a short video this time because it was 2 short matches. And this is what happens when you play on Showdown, they're always a lot shorter. But not everyone can get on the Switch for this draft, so we decided we're just going to play them all on Showdown. So, as always, thank you for being here, and until next time,